There is a persistent myth that sexual arousal operates like a light switch. You get into bed, flip the switch, and instantly operate at peak capacity. But human physiology is slower. It's a gradual build of heat that takes time before the spark finally catches. Expecting immediate readiness ignores how our biology actually works. The brain and the body require a significant runway of mental and physical preparation before they reach a state of receptive arousal. When this preparation is skipped, the mind remains occupied by the day's stressors. The environment feels unromantic, and the resulting physical experience often feels disconnected or stagnant. Foreplay fills this vacuum. It provides the dedicated time required to transition out of a daily routine and build the necessary physical and mental readiness. People often look towards specialized tools or external gimmicks to create this excitement. However, the most vital instrument for this transition is the human hand. The intentional use of touch communicates trust and safety before intercourse begins, establishing a foundation of emotional presence that carries through the entire experience. This diagram illustrates the tactile pathways of the human body. When hands stimulate nerve endings in the skin, signals travel directly up the spinal cord to activate the brain. Once received, the brain triggers a hormonal release through the bloodstream, replacing tension with psychological safety and physical satisfaction. For this biological circuit to function, the input must be consistent and comfortable. Rough skin or unwashed hands can cause physical friction that interrupts this sensory flow, pulling the brain back into a state of distraction. This nervous system pipeline demonstrates that touch is a biological requirement for building genuine intimacy, rather than an optional addition to the act. The most effective strategy for using this tactile language is to map the body topographically. By starting at the top of the body, you allow your partner to begin shifting their mindset from daily stress toward receptive comfort. Gentle head massages and the act of running fingers through hair provide an immediate sensory anchor. This targets the tension often held in the scalp and neck. Progressing slightly downward, touch can be focused on high-density nerve zones, like the earlobes, the sides of the neck, and the collarbones. Because the skin in these regions is quite dense, light touch here generates quick, intense surges of early arousal. Mastering this first station opens the partner's mental receptivity. It prepares them psychologically for the deeper physical intimacy that follows. Once mental comfort is established, the tactile focus moves downward from the neck into the torso. This involves tracing the fingers over the chest, the sides of the torso, and the stomach area. Stimulating these central zones accelerates the body's response. You will often see this reflected in a change in breathing and an elevated heart rate as excitement builds. Spending time on the core of the body escalates the connection, moving the physical state from psychological relaxation into active desire. The map then extends to the lower extremities, focusing on the sensitive skin of the inner thighs to build anticipation. This visualization shows the power of the lower nervous system. Stimulating the feet and lower legs can send intense tingling sensations up the legs and directly into the spinal column. This progression culminates in the careful and intentional stimulation of the genital areas. This deliberate head-to-toe progression allows the body to reach the peak physical readiness required for climax. Mastering this tactile journey anchors sexual intimacy in a sense of adventure and emotional presence. Using touch as a deliberate language allows couples to navigate away from stagnant or predictable sexual routines. This established comfort provides the safety needed to explore deeper desires together, from hand-centric fantasies to shared roleplay. Mapping a partner's body with the hands serves as a powerful nonverbal expression of appreciation and focus. True satisfaction and lasting emotional trust are not found in the act of intercourse alone. They are cultivated intentionally, starting at the fingertips.